Hello, Libra. This is your March 2021 General Spirit reading. So you're starting March on a little bit of a happy note. You had a few changes recently in February, and well, it took a bit of getting used to. You're finding that you have freedom you didn't have before. I see that your foundation has become quite flexible as a result. It seems, in fact, that you're going about things with a sense of joy in areas where you didn't have that feeling in the past. These changes apparently have lifted you up considerably. I don't see anything significant happening for you in the month of March that you need to watch out for. It just looks like you're finding yourself, you're in a situation where you're able to really stop and smell the roses, is what I'm getting. You're having the headspace to think and think. You're having the headspace, you're finding the headspace now to think about things in ways that you haven't in quite some time. You're really enjoying yourself right now. You're finding new ways to connect with friends and relatives. You've got a new perspective. You're determining what's necessary and what's not necessary. It seems that in recent years and months, you had cast a wide net in order to make sure that all of your responsibilities had been met. Although you weren't truly caring for yourself. But now in March, you're very early on, within the first 2 weeks of March, you're really settling into this new way of looking at things. You're starting to see that many of the obligations or perceived obligations you'd had in the past are not necessary for you to carry on with at this time. And this is giving you a great deal of freedom. You're rethinking all of your connections, your family, your family and extended family connections. You're rethinking the way you do that. You're rethinking the way you view your personal needs. You're finding that you are capable of taking care of your own needs in ways that you hadn't realized before. You're having the time. This is all a matter of really being able to stop and think about yourself and your surroundings and work out what it is that you need. And this is oddly new to you, Libra. You've been really pushing hard just to meet obligations for such a long time. This is a very new experience for you. This is a freedom that that it seems you've never felt before. And you're exploring what seems to be the outer limits to you. The truth is, there are much more expansive the world that you can conquer is much wider and more expansive than you had imagined or can imagine, even in the month of March, while you're really brainstorming and thinking about the things that will change for you, just having a little more time for yourself. And it's like your heart is so light because you are now able to experience these things that have been around you all this time, but you haven't had time for. So let me summarize, if I can. It appears that your load has been lightened considerably by the beginning of March. And you are relearning how you relate not only to the world around you, but to yourself. And these things are directly connected to what you perceive as your obligations. And that would be obligations to family, obligations to work, obligations to friends, acquaintances. You have taken on a lot of obligations because you had the sense that you might miss something or make a mistake in the past. But now that you have time to take a deep breath, look around you, take care of yourself, you're seeing you can let go of some of those obligations because there are others who can take the reins. There are others who can manage these things and want to manage these things. You're not alone in handling these tasks, whatever they are, these things, these perceived obligations. You're not alone. You haven't been for quite some time, but you've been so busy that you haven't noticed. But this month, you're going to get a new perspective, and you will see just how much world there is around you to experience and how much joy it can bring you, because you're setting down some of your workload and you are learning to take care of yourself. You're learning to allow yourself to have peace and happiness. Hi Libra, this is your March 2021 one card reading. Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. There have been a lot of reversals for March. This indicates to me that all of us are being put on hold for the month of March. Although we may have expected this in February, this seems to be some sort of a delayed situation for us. So Libra, you are right on the verge of reaping the rewards of a lot of hard work on your part for quite some time, when suddenly you were stopped in your tracks. rest assured that these things will come to you, but it will take a little bit of time. There is some sort of slowdown delay that is keeping things just out of your reach. What shall you do in the meantime? Well, Libra, there's always something for you to do. You're very, very busy. A lot of people rely on you. And right now you are not just playing catch up. It's almost business as usual for you, although once again, the benefit of your hard work is a little bit delayed. And keep in mind that some of these benefits are currently hidden, and this gives things a little more time to work to the surface, and they might have otherwise gone, well, unseen, but because they've been unseen, they would also be undelivered. You would not have received the benefits that you will now be receiving because of this delay. So there are some things that might otherwise be lost in the process, lost in the red tape, that will now catch up and be given to you at the same time these other benefits are given to you. So how does this work out? This could be, I see this sort of in a work situation, but it feels very much to me, Libra, that your work and home life blend together often. And you're finding it hard to differentiate one from the other. So this could very much be work life that has more or less taken over your home life, or you are someone who works from home. You seem to sort of float easily between the two, although it doesn't always make you happy because it is strenuous work, a lot of work that you find yourself doing, especially at this time when the benefits are slow in coming. So just trust that in the future, these things will be coming to you. They will not go unnoticed, and you may find yourself receiving more than you expected because this slowdown has revealed more that is due you than you had expected. Okay, Libra, that is your one card reading, and this has been your general March 2021 reading. I'm looking forward to seeing you again in April. And take care, Libra, and thank you.